I keep trying to like reply to people's comments with videos and it will not let me. So I'll just make my own, just kind of covering my logo here. So first of all, thank you for giving me a few days off to just spend time with my family. I, like all of you, I'm still processing what I'm seeing, but I would like to talk now, and we'll get into more videos later, about Ted and Karen Wheeler. Can we talk about how unsurprised they were by the Demogorgon? And, you know, I'm getting a lot of hate comments recently, which tells me that my fame is on the rise. And particularly about my theories regarding the Wheeler family as a whole. But when Karen felt the back of Holly's head and pulled it away, it was not, I don't think, blood on the back of Holly's head. I think it was that red slime that comes from the Demogorgons and kind of comes from the Upside Down. And it was almost as if she recognized it. And again, I'm like searching their faces for familiarity. You know, as a mother, and I don't really drink, but even after like a cocktail, I don't drink cocktails, I drink whiskey. Even after whiskey on the rocks, if I notice that a kid is bleeding or whatever, like I am instantly like, that's blood. Let me look, like, where is this coming from? You know, so for her to just kind of look at it, and she looked at it like it was different, you know, because the Demogorgons have like a mucusy characteristic about them. And then, you know, they go underwater. Ted comes in and he just, you know, heavens to Betsy. And he sees the Demogorgon and he just, get back. You know, usually for me anyway, when I see something brand new, I am like terrified, you know, but the Demogorgons didn't seem new to them. You know what I mean? You know, and hitting it with a golf club and whatever, that was the only weapon he had. And thank goodness he at least had something, because he bought himself a few seconds before he was thrown through the wall over Mike's bed and, you know, into the corner of another wall. But even downstairs when Karen grabbed the wine bottle, like the kitchen was clean, so she didn't have any fire, but she grabbed, you know, the closest thing. But still in her face, there was no like, what the hell is that? What's going on? Oh my God. It was, you know, stay away from my daughter, as if she's seen it before, as if she's dealt with them before. Now, I did a whole little deep dive into Oklahoma because we now know that everyone was in the play Oklahoma together. And Henry Creel was starring as Curly. It was directed by Joyce, etc., etc. So we know that they all know each other. And I know there's a few people that are like, please, 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 please don't let this be like Riverdale, where the parents were all bullies or jerks at one time and now the kids are all paying for it. I think that there may be that, I think that may play into it in part, but I don't think that that would inspire all of this. I think that what we're dealing with is something greater. I think that we may be using trauma, sadness, loneliness, lack of supervision, etc., etc., as a catalyst, you know, for Vecna, for Henry, for Mr. Whatsit. But I feel that he is being controlled by something bigger and badder. Is it a three-headed dragon? Is it some sort of ancient beast? Is it some sort of ancient god or deity from another time, place, and dimension? Maybe. But I don't think that and that alone, being bullied as a preteen or a teenager, would then lead to all of this, because this is very, very extreme. Now, we have a lot more to talk about, and particularly I received one of the most compelling DMs I've ever gotten in my entire life from one of my followers who's based out of Germany. And I will be reading that to you later. So I've got to clean up my house and do a few things. And we will catch up either later this afternoon or maybe even tomorrow. But we still have a lot to go through, so stay tuned. And thank you again so much for being here. I hope you guys had a wonderful, relaxing weekend. Take it easy today, and we'll catch up later. Bye.